at a time, but if you do not know my face, you do not know my name. I am Nicholas Francis, aka Mr. Millionaire Insight. So what it is I do, I help people make more, save more, and retire well. I teach people how to establish, grow, and monetize their social media and help them with their marketing. I've been a social media marketing agency owner for a few years, so I figured that I would give my experience on this platform, as well as talk about some of the recent changes to my business that's revolutionized and automated my business 75%, that has helped me really reach more people and pick up more skills, even more skills as a content creator, as someone who is in the marketing space in digital marketing, and gives me a way to give back to you guys. Hi, how you doing? Let's see who we got. Shelly, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. All right. So before we get into the good stuff, okay, before I got into that and say hi to Shelly, I just want to go into some house rules, okay? So, the goal is, like I said, to make sure people learn how to do their marketing and establish a presence on social media, but also to help you find your God-given purpose. So with that said, let's get into the house rules, right? Number one rule, please be respectful. Please be cordial. Please be civil, because everybody has a right to their opinion. It does not mean you won't be kicked out of here. I'm just asking you to please be respectful, because everybody has a right to say something, but everybody also needs to recognize that this is my platform and I want to be able to be a blessing and not have anybody come and ruin that particular environment, because I set the tone here and I want to make sure that it's a tone and people understand that they're here to learn, they're here to grow, they're here to talk about marketing, they're here to talk about business, they're here to talk about opportunities. So that's what we're going to do on this platform. All right. So if you are brand new here, you have never seen this before, you have never been here before, and we're wondering, what we're going to do here today, we're going to talk about those things, and we're going to get you the opportunity that you have been looking for, because I know you've been looking. I know you've been watching me for a couple of weeks, but we're going to get you the goods here today. So if you are brand new, there's a form down here you can fill out. It literally has just a name and an email that you can put in. So if you do find value and you do appreciate what I do here, you can go ahead and fill out that form. It lets me know that you are interested and you are looking to learn more about how it is I help people, right? And it's through the course of me going over how it is that I started in this season of my career and able to leverage my digital academy to be able to make a difference in other people's lives through these blueprints. Go up here. You can always go up here and click on the link when you get to my profile and get on my email list, so you can get the email directly from me that will get you the information that you need. So now that you know that, how you doing? For those of you who do know me, who do know what it is I do and how I help people, what is that? Right? So yes, I get it, right? It's a new background I'm trying. I just wanted to make sure that I try something a little different, mix it up a little bit. Here is our fearless leader. Michelle is in the house. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you joining. I know it's been a long day for every one of us, but just seeing you popping in on my live makes it that much better. So thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. So yes, I still I was supposed to show you I was supposed to show you how this works. I'm gonna show you how that works too, because that's pretty cool. Like the whole breaking news thing, I kind of love that so much, right? I usually go with either my Freedom Friday background or my beach background. Like that is, just something new I wanted to try. Michelle says, I'm cooking dinner, listening to you. Thank you. Wow, that's awesome. I wonder what's going on in the kitchen, right? So that's great that you're always listening. So I appreciate that. But guys, I want to give you a chance to do something different. And what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about those of you who are the watchers out there, right? And not just the watchers, because I want to zero in on the people that don't just watch, but the people that come in and they ask wonderful questions, but then it's like you kind of live hop, right? So you live hop from one person to the next person, to this person, to that person. asking questions and doing research and things like that. And that's great. I'm not knocking the idea of going from one place to another to get research. But what I'm going to talk about, and I might ruffle you a little bit, so I need you to put your big boy, your big girl pants on, and we're going to address this today because of the fact that we need people to understand that spending forever in the thinking man or thinking woman's position does not serve you to move forward in business, in your finances, or in your life, right? I think a lot of us overthink things, right? Now, I'm going to get to what it is I promote here recently in a minute in these digital platforms, right? I'm going to get to that in a second. But I want to address that today because, one, I see it a whole lot on this platform and all the others that I'm on, right? I see that a whole bunch, but there's a difference between I want to know more and I'm scared to do more, right? Because let's jump out there right in front of it, right? I am scared to do more, right? Because this is what it is, right? Successful people, wealthy people, people that do something major in life, they do things scared anyway, right? Let me just see. Sue says, hello, Nick. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sue. I appreciate you stopping through. Awesome. So, yes, successful people and wealthy people, they take chances. But here's the thing, I'm not just saying go out there and be reckless. I'm telling you that you take chances, but you take a calculated risk, right? People will take a calculated risk all day, every day, right? People will talk about, oh yeah, I need to go buy that TV. I need to go buy that sofa. I need to go buy that whatever it is. I need to go buy that Xbox, go buy that Supreme carpet. Like, guys, what? Are you serious? Like, I gotta touch on this for a second. Like, I don't know if you've heard of the brand Supreme, but because they literally slap a rectangle, that a red rectangle with the word Supreme across it, now that thing is worth not $25, it's worth 500. So let's talk about that first. Like, what? So people will not second guess that, but the minute you involve doing something that teaches you something in business, right? So it becomes I have to think more about this. But is that really, like I said, it's more of I think about, can I really do this? Right? So let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this one time, bro. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. And I'm gonna address this right up front because I'm not afraid to. Listen, are you asking that question genuinely because you want to know or because you want to make yourself feel better right now? Like, seriously. And I know, hold on one second, mods. Because people like him right here is what causes people to be afraid to go live, right? So listen, let me get, you say genuinely, right? So okay. So I didn't know that. So my bad. I'm sorry. Right? So sis, you got on a live with somebody you never seen before, and you got to be cognizant of how you approach people about questions like you ask, right? So I have no problem because I'm secure enough in myself to continue my life and not get thrown off by you or your question. But you have to know how to approach people in a proper way that's professional so you get that question answered without stepping on somebody. And stuff like that, it hampers real people who want to get opportunity, not only get distracted, but you distract other people who are hosting lives. You understand? So it's not about your question, right? Because this is something I had from birth. So I'm really not going to go too much into that on a live because it's not the forum for that. If you want to talk to me after this, then I could talk to you about how to get these platforms and get yourself some money in your pocket, get yourself some skills in your life so you can change your life. And then we could talk about what it is you notice on my life. So thank you for the question. I appreciate you. But let's get back to the point. See, the breaking news is no, this is not for you to be sad. Don't be sad. I want you to learn. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach people. And I'm that guy. I'm that dude, right? Nah, leave her. Leave her. At least leave her for these next 5 minutes. So cause she gonna get this today. She gonna get this knowledge today. So listen here. And I don't even remember how to pronounce your name. And I'm sorry that I misidentified you, but listen to me. When you get on platforms like this, especially on my platform, you're going to have some growth in you today. You're going to get this message. Know how to approach people in love because of the fact that you never know whose life you can change by being a blessing to somebody and speaking life into somebody. Because y'all know me, y'all know how I get down anyways. I never apologize for my relationship with Jesus Christ. So I'm going to tell you, Christ spoke positively to people. So let me get that on you real good. But if you want to talk opportunity, we could talk about opportunity. So let's get to the opportunity, right? The opportunity you have here is to understand that no matter where you see somebody offering you something, it's great to ask questions. I love when people ask questions, right? I love when people come to me and say, hey, I don't necessarily understand this, but because I want you to explain to me and break it down for me, right? I appreciate that. But there's something else all in it when you start to let the questioning be the only thing you end up doing. All right, Michelle, you can go ahead and clip that. So, anyways, you get in here and you think about all these questions, but the questions start to take over how you perceive to literally address, can you do this? Right? Because we could tell you exactly how the program works. We could tell you exactly how people have found success. We could tell you exactly how you can go from zero to the goal you need to be, right? The goal you need to be, and then continue on to find the success you want, but it still will remain on you, right? And people will be in here literally stuck on how much do you think I can make, right? And the idea always comes back to you. What is your work ethic, right? What is your approach to how you see yourself in life, more importantly? And why is it that you want to base what you're going to achieve based on someone else? I always like to to address, or not to address, but to bring up this analogy, right? Because we see it in business, we see it in opportunity all the time in this country and worldwide, right? When people ask you the question, how much money do you think I can make? It's like, okay, I get that you want to find out how viable it is and how much you can gain, right? But it's the wrong question to ask. The correct question to ask is, hey, can you help me figure out how much I need to make doing this? You say these blueprints are these prices or these investment types. How much would I have to do of this, or how much would I have to sell about for this to be able to make my goal and dream come true of that financial goal? Those are the best questions, because that we can literally reverse engineer and tell you what you need to do. But by the time we have done with these questions that you have, the onus would be on you to get off that fence, right? To be able to step off and step into what your next season could be. See, if you decide that you do not, you want to make a change, but you never actually do, it's not going to benefit you, See, I see people all the time come into my lives that I have seen absolutely everywhere. Hey guys, I just want to make a quick thing. I just want to shout out everybody popping in. Thank you so much. See, I see people come through my live all the time. I see people on other people's lives, and I go through and I see people that they ask all these questions, right? They ask all, you know what? I'm gonna come to you in a second, right? I'm gonna get to that in a minute, right? I see people go through like 5 and 6 lives, and because I help people out so much in this community, and because we're kind of all in the same region online, I see a lot of the same people asking questions. And again, it is not the fact. Thank you, Michelle. And again, it's not the fact that I don't want you to ask questions. See, the world is opportunity. The world is an open door, right? The world is yours to choose which path you want to go to, but you eventually have to choose something, right? I find myself saying this so much that I really don't get it. Like, you really have to choose which way you go. Like, like I like movies, right? I'm a big movie person. One of my favorite lines in The Matrix is, I can only show you the door. You have to walk through it. Hey Gretchen, how you doing? Thank you for joining. There you go. So yeah, you have to be at a point where you get so tired of your situation. You get so tired of not having enough. You get so tired of being in that one state where your life does not improve that you want to do something else, right? Because it's not that these blueprints don't work. It's not that digital marketing doesn't work. It works every day and 5 times on Sunday. Because why? Because the best people in digital marketing know the key to success, and the major success that we're having in this community is because of the done for you automations that we have. So it's not even a concept of, does the system work or can I make money? It's how much do you need to make? And once we figure out the answer to that question, you got to go ahead and do what you need to do to get yourself into that next stage. Because if you do nothing, and this is one of my favorite quotes, if you do nothing, it means nothing. But if you do something, it could change everything. But it's not just doing anything, it's taking the right actions long enough in order to be able to do something, right? You have to know how much you are worth, that you are worth more than enough to say, I am through not having my goals and dreams. I am done with not having the life I deserve. I am through with not having the time with my family, because I say this all the time. I don't care what you call it. You could pay me $250,000 a year, but if I have to be chained to my desk for 90 hours a week, it ain't happening, Captain. It's not going down. Because at the end of the day, the time that you have is the most valuable asset that you have. It's not the money, the car, the clothes, the trips, the nothing. At the end of the day, the most important thing you have, the most valuable asset you have is the time that you spend. And how are you spending your time? Are you spending your time going to a job you hate? Are you spending going to that business that you've been struggling through, trudging through the mud, but you figured that that's the way we've always done it for the past 50, 60 years, or however long your company been in business? But it's not about having that badge of honor that you're going through adversity. If you're going through adversity for nothing, it means nothing, right? I'm all for going through the adversity and going through the nose. But if you're going through, like Michelle, you gave a great example on your live today. You could be well set up and know everything that you need to know, but if your product is cassette tapes in 2023, you could trudge all you want to. You've been trudging all your life until 2030 unless you do something different. See, we are too contented to virtually beat ourselves against a wall and figure that we're going to change. and figure that life is gonna change. Literally beat ourselves against the wall and figure, okay, if I've been doing network marketing, I've been doing this business, so I've been running at this job and figuring, okay, well, I've been here and I need to do this because this is what I need to do. But why don't you do something different? Listen, we got little 20-something-year-olds making millions of dollars, right? All right, Shelly, thank you so much for coming through. We got 20-somethings on the internet, on YouTube. I kid you not, guys. There was this creator I followed a couple years ago. Young kid. I doubt he's 30. This man said he gonna put out a video called "I'm gonna buy everything on Amazon." Like not the whole of Amazon. I'm just saying he's gonna pick an item and buy whatever comes up on Amazon. I'm like, you got that much money to be doing that foolishness? Like, forgive me, but that's crazy, right? The thing that you have to remember is if you keep doing the same thing day in, day out, and you never change anything, how do you expect your life to change? Like Michelle, I promise you were just reading in my mind. Michelle says, yep, if you keep doing the same thing, you'll continue with the same results. It's literally the definition of insanity, right? When you do the same thing every day, you show up with somebody's video on social media and you see them succeeding, you see them winning, you see them have that, you see it's something that you know you should do. But then the very next second, you complain about the circumstance that you know you have to change, and you have a way to change it. You have a way to change it, but you refuse to change it. Right? You refuse. I'm not going to put nobody out there because he's a good person, awesome individual. But I had an individual tell me, look, I desire to go do something and I know it would be fun for me and I know it would be amazing for me, but I don't have the funds. And I was like, look, I got the solution for you. I got a solution right here for you. And I was like, I have been talking to you about this, right? You have the option though. That's up to you whether you want to do it or not. But then right back in the same breath, it's like, yeah, I know, but I got these thoughts in my head that keep me back. What are those? Like, are you serious? People have to realize your thoughts will determine your actions, and your actions will determine your life. You have limiting beliefs, change them. You have the ability to change them. Like I made a post a couple days ago. I don't know if it's the day before or day before that, but I did a post, right? It's based on this I love wrestling. So it's based on this wrestling clip, right? I literally said you have to get up every single day and wear out. And if y'all know what wearing it out means, you gotta wear out, like literally beat them down every single day. Those limiting beliefs. Literally every single day. Because here's the thing, guys, whether you're in business or looking to get into business, you always have to be at war against you. It's not the person that you see winning. It's not the person that you see succeeding. It's not the person that you see making the money that you go, oh my gosh, it would be nice. It would be real nice to have $20,000 in the bank. It would be really nice to have $500,000 in the bank. It would be really nice to be able to have that vacation that I always wanted to go. I always wanted to go to Hawaii, but I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Of course you know. You have had the answer. You could slip and fall and crack your right fibula on opportunity anywhere in this country. I'm sorry, but if you're on social media and you've been complaining for the last 5 years that you don't have enough money, that you don't have enough time, that you don't have enough resources to go do the things you want to, need to, and have to do, it's your fault. It's absolutely your fault. But I'm not trying to beat up on you. I'm trying to impress upon you that the time to act on, to do something about the goals that you have had and that you have been wanting to achieve for all this time is on you. Listen, there has never been a better time to get into online business. Never in history. Any online business. It has never been easier to get into online business. This is not 1999 or 1990 when the internet was in its infancy and they were just thinking, well, maybe, I don't know, it's such a new groundbreaking technology. I don't know, it's too risky, all this stuff. Listen to me. The internet been here. It's been here, right? People have to realize that it's no longer about the opportunity. It's not even about social proof anymore, because you literally have people, I have people inside my community who obviously made a better choice, but they literally paid thousands of dollars for programs. And at the minute you hit that purchase button, you have zero support. You can't even buy a vowel from them, right? You cannot even buy a vowel from them. You understand me? But here you get the support. I can't even verbalize and explain to you how much that grinds my gears. That you have somebody in an opportunity that saw value enough for you in you that they pulled out their credit card and they figured that I'm going to invest because I want to change my life, and then you don't hear nothing. Absolutely nothing. Even I could understand people's credibility and people only caring about the sale and people only caring about what it is they make and things like that. But hello, are you just here to make money? And that's where that question comes from, right? How much money can I make? I understand that everybody asks that question does not really mean that all they're going to do is make a sale and keep it moving, but that's how that mindset starts. You have to differentiate. What is it about for you? Yes, you want to pay your bills. Yes, you want to be financially independent. Yes, you want to be able to do all these things physically with money because it makes your life move forward when you have resources to be able to do those things. But at the end of the day, it is about changing someone's life, because it's not enough for you to make it. See, if Michelle had thought about that, oh yeah, I have the opportunity, she could have hopped on that mindset at $7,000 a month. Hey, proof of concept. Let's go. I'm gonna do this for me, and whoever else that might could want to come here, they got to figure it out on their own. No. She created a community, an ecosystem where it's built on support, built on helping people, built on making sure that you go from zero to where you achieve your goals. And why does that happen? Because she had a passion about helping people. She had a passion about changing the world. If that doesn't attract you, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Because at the end of the day, listen to me, there are wealthy people on this earth that still have a gaping hole of depression surrounding them because the fulfillment does not come in money, right? And listen to me, I'm going to take it here, right? The fulfillment does not come in money. The fulfillment comes in purpose. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what God had me come to, right? He said to me simply, money is a byproduct of influence. You hear me? Money is a byproduct of influence. But the question is, what are you influencing people to? I am investing and influencing people to change a life, to save a life. You have, if you're in this community, you have to hear this. You have to get this. Why do you guys think I get so passionate about this? Because it's not about what we get in our bank account. Yes, don't get me wrong, it's important. But at the end of the day, it's about what you get to do after that. The choices that you can now make to choose that you can not have to deal with the drama on your job and be able to have time to cook dinner for your kids and sit down and not have to have the phone in front of you, not to have the phone in front of your hand, not to be worried the next day after you eat dinner if you're going to have a job tomorrow. So I'm sorry, it's not just about what it is you can gain monetarily. And yes, I keep saying this. It's very important, but that's not the main focus. At least that's not my main focus, because like I said, money is the byproduct of influence. So the more I help people, the more I give to people, the more I educate people, is the more I will be able to increase my blessing, my income, my life, right? Because I have invested in people. The best investment you could ever make outside of yourself is in other people, right? So literally, this gives you a chance to invest in people. But how do you invest in people and speak life into people and pour into people if there's nobody there? See, I found these blueprints that gave me the answer to a 15-year question that I had in my mind, that my wife put into my mind. And she said, babe, what do you do when you run out of people to go talk to? When your family and friends see you coming, when your family and friends are already shunning you because they know you're going to talk to them about network marketing, because they know you're going to talk to them about recruiting, or you know that you're going to talk to them about another opportunity. Oh yeah, here he go again. Here she go again. She about to talk about that stuff again, but they gonna run to you and they're like, oh, well, I would join, but, and then you get to the excuses, why they have not checked out your stuff, why they have not watched your video, why they have not this, why they have not that. And you get to hang on whatever it is they did not do for you. But the thing is, with this, I don't get rejection. Well, maybe once. And guess what I did? Bye. Because guys, if you have a cure for a major disease that's literally ending hundreds of thousands of people, do you care about who says no and who's insistent on saying no? Right? You don't focus on that. You focus on the people that are ready to have their life changed. So this is a rejection-free business. Because of my automations, I never have to hear that. If I present the information like I'm doing right now, if I make a video and I present the information and somebody who watches my video and scrolls past it, or they come in my email list, that my stuff goes out automatically, it's running 24/7. I don't know when people unsubscribe, they just do. But the people who find value will buy. The people who find value, the people who resonate, the people who are my perfect customer, they will buy. Guys, I don't know what business you're in, but let me tell you something. Let me set you free a little bit. You cannot say the right thing to the wrong person. You can't. There's nothing that you can say wrong to the right person, but the reverse is also true. You cannot say the right thing to the wrong person. Why do you think Michelle talks about finding your perfect customer? She literally created a webinar about oh snap, wait, here we go. She literally created a webinar about how to find your perfect customer, what that looks like. Guys, listen to me. It's some of the most powerful training that I have ever done, because it literally guides you to the people that need you. The people out here in these social media streets that need you, right? You don't have to wander social media aimlessly. We literally give you step-by-step instructions. See, I'm an 80s baby, 90s kid, right? If we wanted to do something different in life, the first thing you taught about doing was what? If you realize that you're in a job, I want somebody to put it in the chat for me. I'm going to put that out to you guys. So if you had in the 90s, you're at a job that you're not working enough, you're not making enough, what was the first thing you turned to doing aside from doing odd jobs? I'll give you a hint. Go back to, somebody put it in there for me. Somebody finished that. It was the most that people did between the 90s and 2000s. Go back to school, right? Go back to school and pick up a skill. Pick up my people in Trinidad, they say pick up a trade, right? But my father used to say, you'll never go wrong with a trade. Being a mason, carpentry, whatever it is, you'll never go wrong with a trade. But in today's day and age, yes, it never grows old. But here's the thing: after you're done breaking your back, what you gonna do when you can't do it anymore, right? I have somebody that's near and dear to me, probably one of the best tile men ever, right? He could literally design your house in these immaculate tile patterns, right? Ask me if he's doing it today. Ask me if he's doing it today. What do you do when your body gives out? What do you do when you hurt so much at the end of the day you can't stand it, but you muster the little bit of energy to be able to spend time with your kids, right? Wouldn't you love a way to be able to have a system in place that's already done for you? That you just have to make sure and you spend your 2 hours a day and you make your system go forward and it continues to run 24/7. It's literally this simple. You spend 30 minutes every day posting proven, done for you ads on 69 given websites that you can post on high traffic websites, right? You spend an hour on social media doing exactly what you're doing right now, which is liking and commenting on posts that resonate with you and move you, right? You want it to be organic. Thank you for the likes, by the way. I appreciate that. So here's the thing. Not only are you engaging with people, but you're telling the algorithms these are people that you connect with, and they will try to connect them with you. So that's how you can get people into your business so they can see your business, product, or service without you having to cold call them, without you having to cold message them. Listen, if it's one thing that scared the mess out of me in network marketing and business like that, it's cold calling, because you have no point of reference, right? No point of reference. You talking to Jack and Susan Smith, and you have no idea where to start. You don't even really know them like that, so you have no connection to establish a rapport. It's like going to a club and trying to generate a relationship out of thin air. Oops, people do that every weekend, right? But that's what people literally try to do in business. Why not have people get to know, like, and trust you? We literally teach you how to do that step by step. And we get videos every single day where, guys, oh my goodness, where a six-figure earner is giving you 3 ideas of what she is doing real time. I challenge you, those of you in the community, look at the 3 ideas. Go to her social media and see if she is doing the same things. I guarantee you, she walks it out. She always says this. She proves it out, right? Because like me, she has to stand behind what it is she says. So we do what we're training on. Everything you guys have ever heard me talk about, I go out there and I do the same thing, because as I learn something, hello, I am trying to teach you, right? So there is never a better time. You get done for you content. You get automation so your business runs 24/7. You are able to get live mentoring at least 3 times a week, at least, because there's more than one of us going through the trainings and doing these trainings. So you have at least 3 live calls that are designed to help you. You're not tech savvy? Great, still come. You're not able, you feel like you're too old? Great, still come, because we have something to fit everybody. There's 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds winning here. There's people as young as 18 winning here. So every age, every walk of every part of background, every part of the world, because it's an international business, there are people that are succeeding here. But here's the thing I want to impress upon you: every fear, every excuse, every bit of doubt, everything that holds you back right now, there is somebody in those 1,800 people that are doing it anyway, and that are winning and changing lives anyway. See, I tell these guys in my community this all the time. They say, Nick, the stuff you say is so powerful. How do you not get nervous? Because I want to go live, but I always get so nervous. Guys, I know what's at stake. And it's not just my family. Yes, I think about my family, and yes, I think about the things they need and the things they want to do, and all the stuff that we want to create as far as memories. But I think about you. I think about that person that's not commenting right now. I think about that person that was on their last straw, and they figured that today would be the day where, if they do not see somebody that cares, if they do not see somebody that has a solution for them, they're going to walk away and they're going to give up. I am here for them. That's why I'm here. That's why I started a business. That's why I decided that every time I learn something, I'm going to teach it, because you never know who is praying, good God above, for the day that somebody can show me. Show me that there is hope. Show me that there's a way. Show me that there is something that I can do. And show me that there's somebody that is bound by truth and is bound by having morals and having integrity, that will be with me every step of the way. I'm telling you right now, this is your chance to do something that matters. So you could ask all the questions. Please ask them, right? Please ask them. But know, at the end of the day, the choice is yours. We know that one size does not fit all. We know that everybody is not going to have the same amount in their bank account. That's why we literally have packages and platforms that'll fit every single budget. Every single budget. Trust me, because there's the starter at $50. $50. Granted, it's not going to bring you home that Mercedes you've been looking at that dealership that you keep passing and breaking your neck off at, but it at least going to get you in the door. It's going to get you 1 or 2 social media platforms, some done for you content, and some that you can actually get in the door, but at least you're in the door, but you don't stay there. Next, there's the Elite, that gives you some more training, gives you some more platforms you can learn about, right? But also, you can make a couple $100 if you want to, just to hold you over, right? But if you really want to replace an income, if you really want to be able to get the skills, if you really want to be able to get the knowledge, it starts here at the 6-figure blueprint for 300, right? You get that. You get 75% of the training. You get the mentoring. You get the Zooms. You get the done for you content. You get the 69 classified websites. You get the done for you content that you can post, that we literally walk with you step by step to do, right? But then there's the 600, right? Then is where you really go from just replacing your income. Because guys, let me tell you this. The average American makes $175 a day, right? $175 a day, right? If you just do if you sold one $600 platform, it unlocks everything. Everything. all the training, all the mentoring, all the knowledge, all the done for you content, everything you could possibly want. And it teaches you how to be an affiliate. So you can go to any of these affiliate opportunities, Amazon, Lululemon, you can go to Walmart, Best Buy, and know how to be successful. Because there's a difference between somebody who signs up to be an affiliate and somebody who is successful at being an affiliate. The 600 will teach you how to do that, right? So that's one time. If you get the 50, the 150, or the 300, you pay $39 for your storefront, your website, your custom built website. As a CEO, as a business owner, I know that I almost paid anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 for a custom built website. That's why I went and built my own. But I went ahead and get the custom built website for $39 if I did those three packages, one of the three packages, because when I came in at the 300, right? So when I did that, I paid $39. But if you come in at the 600 and you go all in, there's something about going all in. There's something about when you burn the boat. There's something about when you make a decision that you're going to take this for everything is worth, and you're going to make it work for you, and you're going to work at this in order to achieve, right? So you go all in. You do the 600, you do the $59 one time because it is the big boy. It does have the bandwidth. It does have all the meat and potatoes, and it unlocks all the training. But guess what? Here's the secret. You unlock all 4 income streams. So that means if you sold a 50, a 150, a 300, and a 600, guess what you just did? You got $1,100 in one day. Now I'm not guaranteeing you that, but I'm telling you, if you remain coachable, if you remain consistent, if you remain on top of your game and make sure your daily mode of operation is in order, and you walk like a business owner, talk like a business owner, live like a business owner, but don't spend like a business owner, then you'll be able to find massive, massive, massive success. But it's on you, right? It's on you to decide if you're going to go all in. So if you did that, that's $1,100 possibly you could make. $219,000 is the number I believe that they say that you could make just doing one. But here's the thing, it's a digital product, so there's nothing to stock, nothing to ship, nothing like that. You could sell it 1,000,000 times a day if you so choose. So the income potential is great. We have our founder of our daily pay community in here. In 10 months, she is going to make more than the top 25% of Americans in this country, more in 10 months than most of them will see in 2 years. That's the power of digital marketing. That's the power of the automations. That's the power of having a proven step-by-step process and mentors that are where you want to go. So a classic principle of business is find a mentor and do what it is that they have done to achieve the stuff that they did, but make sure and avoid their mistakes so you get there twice as fast. So the opportunity you have here is to be able to not just change your income and change your family tree, but to change your entire life. Thank you, Matha, for that. I appreciate the gifts. Guys, I have to tell you, what's going to happen in a couple weeks is going to literally shake up the world. It is literally going to take the internet by storm. I've already mentioned the 4 digital products. I've already mentioned what we have to be able to teach you inside my digital academy in order to be able to get you successful online. But what's about to happen here in a few weeks is going to dwarf anything you could ever imagine, because we have another income stream, yet another income stream that's going to come out that is going to give you the opportunity to promote to businesses, right? So if you're a real estate agent, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you're a dentist, HVAC technician, I don't care what it is. If you are in business, we have this program coming for you. But here's the opportunity you have right now. If you make your purchase tonight, by going to my picture or going to www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/freedom blueprint, you make your purchase tonight, you will be grandfathered in when that program comes out, right? So which means, unlike other people that want to procrastinate and wait and not do that until this comes out because they just want to see how good it is and they procrastinate a little more, unlike those people, you will be able to, you've already made your purchase one time, no monthly fees. And being grandfathered in guarantees you access to that new program, that new income stream. But if you wait, you're going to have to pay for your digital product, which you're going to want to get all the training. Why go halfway? Why just get your feet wet? You don't go to the beach just to put that baby toenail in the water, do you? Right? You get in there, right? So you would have to then purchase your product, and you're going to have to purchase that new system. So why wait for that, right? Guys, you've been at YouTube University. You've been to Google College. You've been to Facebook. You've been to TikTok. You've been to Instagram, praying every single day to get an opportunity. God, please, Jesus, please, just give me a shot. This is that. That's all I have to say. This is your opportunity. But you have the choice. Either you're going to pick it up or you're going to let it slip. Somebody put in the chat what that's a reference to. I'm sorry, but I had to do it. I had to do it. If you grew up in the early 2000s, you know exactly where that comes from, right? But guys, the opportunity we have here is stuff of legend. And the person at the helm of our community is an even bigger legend. And it's not the fact that she's in here. I say that all the time. Anybody that has any contact with Michelle for a sustained amount of time knows how much she gives, knows how much value. So guys, I'm going to open it up for questions. I can't even check what time it is right now, but I'm going to open it up for questions for a few minutes because I know I've been going on here for a little bit and see what people are saying. Meta says, I firmly believe that it was divine intervention that led me to this business. Hello, that's me too. Yep, that's a hot take right there. Let's see. I know I missed a whole bunch of comments. I'm sorry, guys. It's never my intention to miss a comment or miss a question. If I did miss your question, please accept my apologies. But do you guys have any questions? I know there's not many people that are chiming in right now, but anybody that has any questions for me about the system, about the product, about my background, no, I'm not just playing. So yeah, Shelly says amen. Same here. Michelle says absolutely. Guys, I want to thank you for giving me the time. Oh, one of the things I want to open up for anybody that's new here. Let me do this first before we make that offer, right? If you know who I am, know what it is I do, and know how I help people, put a 2 in the comments. If you're brand new here, put a 1 in the comments. I want to see who's new, if there's anybody new on here. And I see you in the back. I see you on the outskirts watching. Come on in. The water's fine. Come on in. And if you're new and you have a question about this, you wanted to know about this, please ask a question. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, which is fine, I understand, right? It can get a little intimidating to come down in the chat, but what you can do is, if you want to know more about this business, about these digital blueprints, and be able to the water's fine. And so I always say that, right? So if you want to know more about the product, if you want to know more about these digital blueprints, go up to my picture here or go to www.mrmillionaireinsight.com/freedom blueprint. I appreciate you doing that. put your email in. It's absolutely free to put your email in. You'll actually get a video from me talking a little bit more about it. And then once you put in your email, you'll get another video about a few testimonials and a word from Michelle talking about the opportunity and what you have the ability to do here. And then you have a chance to choose your digital product. So I recommend that you do so. If you missed our webinar that we have on Tuesday, oh my goodness, where have you been all my life? It was amazing. Like, it was so awesome. Justin absolutely decimated it. Amy, Sarissa, Dean, everybody that spoke, absolutely fire. It was amazing. And I know you you know, like I can't even get to enough how amazing these live events are. And if you want to see the replay, if you want to see how we broke down one of the best proven blueprints ever to hit the market, make sure and comment show me on my last post, my most recent post. Comment show me and I will get you the link, or better yet, we'll do this for you, because I forgot I did this last night. If you want to see how we broke down the digital blueprint and we showed how it makes a difference and how you can learn this, go to my profile by going to the picture up here, click on my Linktree link, and click on where it says the replay. It'll be right at the top. Click on that. It'll take you right to YouTube so you can see that replay for yourself, right? And if you have any questions, make sure you get on my email list by clicking get the blueprint on my Linktree. Once you put your email in, if you have any questions after watching that replay, you will definitely be able to reply to me and I will answer any questions that you have. All right, guys. So anybody that has any questions, anybody that's brand new and they don't know what it is I'm talking about, do you have any questions, any comments? Okay. Thank you so much, Matha. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So if you have no more questions, I definitely appreciate the time. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, and I will see you guys again tomorrow evening between 6 p.m. Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you follow me. Follow me by going up here. I know I've been directing my picture all night, right? But go up here, follow me, click on that notification bell so you know when it is I post a video and when I go live so you never miss an episode, right? So guys, follow me on social media at Mr. Millionaire Insight. You can always check my content. If you have not checked this out yet, after you check out that webinar replay, make sure you check out the Science of Online Marketing on my YouTube channel. It is a great series. It is a great playlist. So make sure you go through that. It gets you from step 1 to where you are prepared and you have mastered social media and you've become proficient enough to be successful. So go ahead and do that for me. And next time you'll be able to get some more information from my channel and from my platform. So guys, I wanted to do a special shout out to my mods, Michelle. Thank you so much. I don't know if Amy was here. I thought I saw her earlier, but I appreciate all my mods. Hey, Steph, how are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in. I know you kind of came in kind of late, but it's okay. Demetria, thank you so much for the gifts. Matha, thank you so much for the gifts. Everybody that participated, everybody that had a part in this today, thank you so much for giving me the time. I pray God bless you hundredfold. And until next time, guys, live life, love God. See you when I see you. Peace.